This man planned to assassinate Hitler. He deliberately injured his own neck, letting blood stain the collar of his shirt. Then he went to the Wolf's Lair headquarters to attend a meeting with Hitler. Before the meeting began, he claimed that his collar was stained with blood and asked the guards to take him to the changing room. Once inside, his assistant took out a time bomb. The two of them prepared their equipment and planned to activate the bomb there. But suddenly, a guard knocked on the door. He announced that Hitler had arrived. The assistant instinctively put the bomb into his own bag and left the room first to stall the guard. Seeing the remaining bomb, the man had no choice. He had to activate his own bomb and place it into his briefcase. Escorted by guards, he entered the meeting room. He told them that one of his ears was deaf from the war, so he was seated close to Hitler. The man and Hitler locked eyes for a moment. Then he placed his briefcase on the floor. Now the bomb was only 2 meters away from Hitler. If everything went according to plan, Hitler would be sent straight to hell. Later, his associate called the Wolf's Lair. The man pretended to answer the phone and left the meeting room. But then, something went wrong. Hitler was dissatisfied with the war report and angrily slammed the table. The briefcase fell over. An officer noticed it and moved it farther away from Hitler. That single action ended up saving Hitler's life. Seconds later, a massive explosion shook the room. Hitler was extremely lucky. He suffered only minor injuries. The man didn't know the truth. He rushed to his car and fled in panic. Believing his plan had succeeded, he intended to overthrow Hitler's government. He flew to Berlin, but upon arrival, his organization hesitated to act because they weren't sure whether Hitler was really dead. This made the man furious. He shouted at his superiors, insisting that Hitler was already in hell. Then they launched the coup. They forged signatures and issued fake orders to the paramilitary commanders. The forces quickly seized radio stations and the SS headquarters. They even took control of the centers of power. Soon after, they stormed Goebbels' residence. When the commander entered the room, Goebbels calmly asked him to take a phone call. The commander heard Hitler's voice and immediately turned his gun around. In the end, the coup completely failed. So the question is, do you know who this brave assassin was?